In this video, we're going to practice solving a systems of equations by Cramer's rule. Remember, you have to show your work by Cramer's rule on the test. If you don't solve by the indicated method, even if you get it correct, you will earn a 0 on the problem. So make sure you're using the appropriate rule. So to do Cramer's rule, remember we solve x and we solve y separately. And the first thing I do is I set up the denominator determinant, which means I'm going to look at the x column first, which gives me the -4, -3 in the x column. Remember, this is the x. And then in the y column, I get 2, -5. And that's the y column. I'm going to choose to solve that determinant first, just to make sure that it's not 0. So I've got negative, I'm going to go the down diagonal first. So -4 times -5 would be +20. We always use subtraction, and then I'm going to use the up diagonal, which is -3 times 2, which is -6. So my double negative goes positive, and it looks like my denominator determinant is 26, which I get to use on the other one as well. So I put it there now. Now I'm going to look at my numerator. On my numerator, whichever one is the opposite of what I am solving for. So I'm solving for the x, call x here. So I'm going to shove the y upstairs. So I get 2, -5 upstairs. And I replace the x column with the answers, which is 16, -1. So let's go ahead and solve that determinant. So -16 times -5 equals -80. That was this diagonal. And then my up diagonal is -1 times 2 is -2. The double negative goes positive. So -80 plus 2 is -78. And 78 divided by 26 happens to be -3. So that one turned out nice. All right, so let's try the y. So if I'm solving for y, the opposite gets shoved upstairs. So -4, 3 gets shoved upstairs. And my answers are going to get put in place of the y. So 16, -1. So let's go ahead and multiply our down diagonal first. So -4 times -1 is 4. I always use subtract. And then my up diagonal is 3 times 16. Ooh, that's not right. 3 times 16 is going to be 48. And then 4 minus, let's double check our work here. So we've got 4 times -1 is 4. 3 times 16 is -4 is 48. 3 times 16, 48. Okay. So 4 minus 48 is -44 divided by 26, which did not get me something pretty. All right, so something was clearly not going right because I wasn't getting a nice answer. And that doesn't mean you won't get a nice answer, but I made a mistake. So look at what happened. I copied this down wrong. Look, see what the copy error can do to you? So that's going to change this diagonal. So -3 times 16 would be -48. The double negative would go positive. So we have 4 plus 48 is going to be 52, positive 52 here. And 52 divided by 26 is equal to 2. So my final answer would be -3, 2.